Hello everyone! Ladies, gentlemen, and otaku alike, this is Recall Reviews. Atillio back here again, and today I've got another one of my career matches that I'm going to share with you. This particular match was one that I didn't really get a chance to have any influence on over who I was going to work, but we were coming back to the Andy Murphy building, and this time I was coming to the building as the Viral Champion. So Gino ended up booking me against Big Bad Blake, and I knew that Blake and I were going to have a good match, but we had not actually worked each other in a match since the Monsters Ball 2 years prior to this particular match. So Blake had grown so much as a wrestler, so much with a more developed mind for the business and storytelling, and on top of that, his original manager, Dr. Leroy Venkman, was coming back for one more night. He was going to be stepping away from wrestling to focus on his personal life and a new job, and I'm pretty sure he's engaged now, I think. I got to double check on that. But Doc hits me up and goes, "Hey, is there any way we can fit it into the match that you give me the B-55? And I'm like, yeah, there's no problem with that. We can definitely fit that in somewhere. And I go, you know, like why do you really want to get hit with it? And he goes, yes, I really want you to hit me with it one more time, because after this I'm gone, I'm done. And I'm like, oh shit, okay, so we gotta make this work. So this was the final time ever Big Bad Blake, Dr. Leroy Venkman, and I, Atillio Aprile, would ever work with each other in this capacity again as this three-man unit. So this is Atillio Aprile versus Big Bad Blake in the historical Andy Murphy building with Dr. Leroy Venkman for the final time ever. Let's roll the tape.
And that thing is the Newark Nightmare, Big Bad Blake. And tonight, he's got Dr. Leroy Venkman with him from the lab down in Edison, New Jersey.
Venkman.
Yeah, Venkman's really an odd duck, but I'll tell you what, he's done some incredible things with Big Bad Blake, the Newark Nightmare. And Big Bad Blake, if you notice, he's trimmed down a bit. He's been in the gym, he's been hitting it. He is down to 400 pounds. He's still a massive, massive man, but he's stronger,
Yes.
faster,
Yes.
fit, and I'll tell you, he's also really confident. You can see it. He's even better than he was before.
Well, and that's as Atillio comes in, sporting the colors of the Azzurri, Forza Azzurri. As we celebrate Italian heritage in Kingston, New York, but just to finish your point, Matt, on the physicality aspect of everything, that's, you know, it's always with big men, right? How do you get the perfect balance? How do you get into the laboratory, so to speak, and craft, should I be 250, should I be 350, should I be 300, how much muscle should I have?
Well, I tell you, I think he might have found his sweet spot, because he's become like a machine of destruction, and the Viral Champion, Atillio Aprile, gonna really have his hands full with Big Bad Blake tonight. Because these men have been through hell and back before together, and this is just basically the next chapter in what's been a very long, hard-hitting story.
And also, not only that, but they're both big men, so it's going to be strength on strength. It's going to be power on power. You know, both men, these guys are not luchadors. They're not going to be going to the top rope or anything like that. So, who wins that battle? That's going to decide this match.
Well, we're going to see. Can the power of positivity overcome the Newark Nightmare? And what, if any factor, will Dr. Venkman be in this match?
I'm not too familiar with Dr. Venkman. Do you have any other insight onto him?
Oh, he's just nuts. smartest man in the room, according to him. He's had some interesting characters wrestle for him. He has had the Samoan Tiger, also known as the Samoan Moron or the Samoan Idiot. And he's had a couple of other proteges, but the gem of his lab has been Big Bad Blake.
Just that power, right? That versatility.
And as I said, Big Bad Blake has really come into his own. He's really started to become more comfortable with himself.
Yes.
And he's wrestled with Atillio enough that he is confident, and he said that he was confident that he's going to go home with that viral title tonight.
You've been around longer than me, Matt.
Oh, look at that. Oh, right on the back.
You know, the one thing I've been impressed about Blake as a performer is that a lot of big men are kind of disoriented with their feet. But he doesn't have that problem.
Oh.
You know, he's able to do things like that. Use his feet, use his power, use his versatility. Sometimes it's a very near fall.
That was 2 and
very surprising.
5/6 right there.
2.99999. Anyway, just to finish my point there. He is coordinated. He does have that agility level, which does make him even that much more dangerous.
Oh, that was brutal. Well, he said he was going to beat Atillio from pillar to post tonight. And that looks like what he wants to do.
Unfortunately for Big Bad Blake, it's not a four corners match. But, because if it was, he'd be well.
He's going to utilize every square inch of this ring to beat this man. Last time these two met was in a Monsters Ball match. And Big Bad Blake came up a little short that night. He doesn't want to make that mistake again tonight. But you're going to have a tough time with the man with the power of positivity. He's not going to give up on you.
He can't. You know, we don't know. When they have a championship reign, you never know, right? All it takes is 3 seconds for all to come crashing down.
I was a little surprised that Dr. Venkman actually was here tonight because there were certain opportunities. Like Big Bad Blake, he telegraphed that leg drop and missed. Dr. Venkman, on occasion, will loan out Big Bad Blake to the bench, Kurt Klein. He does loan. Kurt Klein does employ his services on occasion, but tonight was such an important match that Dr. Venkman made the trip up from Edison, New Jersey, just for this match.
A German and a Jew, what could possibly go wrong?
Well, I don't know. I'm not answering that one.
Spear.
Atillio Aprile giving it all he's got.
And Big Bad Blake is so tall. I think that spear was almost closer to the hip area rather than the abdominal area.
Well, Atillio knows one mistake, and that could be the end of his viral title run.
Cover.
And you know he proudly carries that title. To him that's the fans' title. That's the people's title, and he does not want to let these people down. Blake wants to take that title and bring it back to Newark, New Jersey.
He's got a chokehold right now. Dueling chokeholds. Until he fights out of it. Big right hands. Runs the ropes. Big boot.
Blake said if he wins the viral title, he's going to wear it around his neck. He's going to make a chain out of it.
That would be a sight to behold. I mean, and Atillio is he's a big dude, and look how big Blake just towers.
Blake is just pounding him. Well, like I said, he's still got a lot of resentment from that loss in the Monsters Ball match a couple months back, and he wants revenge. Dr. Venkman now trying to hold on to Atillio.
No.
Oh, they're setting him up.
This isn't right.
Oh! Blake goes right into the ring post.
And then he gets
gets a second shot by Atillio Aprile. Dr. Venkman is down.
Gotta get in the count. It's a count out.
Atillio manages to hold on to that title by a countout. That was a tough victory. But I bet you this is not going to be the last time we see Big Bad Blake and Atillio Aprile tangling in a ring for this title.
Well, it can't be, right? Because if you're Big Bad Blake, you did not get that closure. Wait a minute. Dr. Venkman.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. No, Dr. Venkman's going to go for a little ride. Oh! Well, Dr. Venkman got to feel what the power of positivity is all about. Folks, there's your champion, the viral champion, Atillio Aprile.